welcome back to my channel. My name is Khadija Tadeshola, and in my channel I talk about everything related to women, midwifery and midwife. So today I'm going to be talking about how to complete an NHS job application. So this is applicable for everyone that is trying to apply for any position in the NHS, whether you're in your home country or you are in the UK already. So this is how to apply for job on NHS. You just go to your browser. You can use your phone or a system. So I'm using a system because I want to explain. So just go to your browser and type NHS. So of course, because I've registered before, so it's already on my system, and of course you can still put it on your system and it shows up like this. So you type on NHS, click on it, and you see the NHS candidate login, and that is it. So if this is your first time on NHS, you register, you click on the register, and you'll be able to register, put in your details. However, if you've registered before, you click on the login, and yes, this is how you log in. My details are here already, so I just log in, and this is it. So you've gotten a lot of jobs there to the NHS website, and these are the job available, group categories of job available on the NHS. So that it's not only the nurses or the medical professions are here. There are lots of professions, even psychology. So if you study psychology, you can try your luck. If you've done pharmacy, occupational health, you can try your luck. Check the jobs there. If they offer COS, then of course you can apply. So this is it. But I'm going to apply for the midwifery job. So I'm clicking the midwifery, and here I am. So I've got about 339 jobs vacancy available for midwifery positions, but I'm going to filter it based on my need. So I'm still in my home country. I presume the person watching this is still in that like if you're still in your home country and you're looking for a job with sponsorship, so you just click on this 20 to 30,000. That's the entry level fee for a registered midwife, the entry level, and you put the band, which is band 5. Just trying to filter the job now. Band 5. And of course, I'm looking for a full-time job or a part-time job, anyone that can offer COS, permanent appointment, then the one that is posted anytime. But of course, you can put the one that is posted today or the one that is posted 2 days ago. So apply the filter now. Then the next thing, you check the jobs that is available. So this particular one is Somerset NHS, and the closing date is 11th of September. You check other one, there are basically lots of them. You see it, and as you can see, they are like in 3 pages, so you can apply for anyone. So when you want to apply, you check this time around now. Okay, you can see it's only 46 jobs under this band that I've put, under this filter that I've put. So now you just check it. You click on anyone now. For instance, let me look. I just want to click on anyone now. For instance, look at this now. It said community midwife post. So before you apply for the job, you want to check closing date September 29. You want to check what the person's specification is. This is the duties, main duty, what is expected of the person that they are going to be given this job to. This is the group. Thameside and Glossop Integrated Care NHS Trust Foundation, what they do and all that. This is their value: safety, care, respect, communication, and learning. So you want to put all of that in your supporting information, and this is job description. What I'm interested now is to check if they offer COS. This is person specification. Here, so this is just police clearance, and look at it. Can certificates of sponsorship, that is COS. Application from job seekers who require current skilled workers sponsorship to work in the UK are welcome and will be considered alongside other applications. So with this, I know I can apply for this job because they offer COS. So if luckily my application is successful, then I'm going to be invited for interview. If I'm not invited for interview, it means there's another issue, not on COS basis. So the next thing I want to check now is I want to check the person specification. I want to read it. So when you look at this side, you look at the supporting document. In the supporting document, that's where you see the JD is job description and PSC is person specifications. So I've downloaded it. I'm just going to check it. So job summary, like job description. So this is what they expected of the person that they are going to give this post to. And of course, to always ask a manner considered with NFC rules, midwives rules, and standard, to lead, support, supervise, and teach staff, to support the team work, departmental management, and all that. So if you've watched my video on supporting information, you see that all these things are included in the supporting information. Then this is the main responsibility of the person that they're going to give this job to. Person specification is usually long. Look at it. This is it. You just need to skim through it. Now, person specification. This person must have current registration with NMC. Must have these are essential things. Must have current registration with NMC. Must have a degree or working towards it. Your RM is already okay, but you have a degree, it's fine. It's another advantage. BLS is desired if you have it, but it's not compulsory. Proven experience of practice development, so you must have like a proven experience that you can. So this is it, what they needed you to have to work as part of a team. Ability to work as part of a team. So if you have seen my previous video, you see that this is part of what I said in this supporting information. Demonstrate prioritization skills. Excellent interpersonal skills is part of it. So if you develop your supporting information well, then they should be able to give you this job. What's this now? I have, So the next thing I'm going to go to now, go back to the job. Yes, I've gone back to the job now. So now I've read this person specification and I'm okay that I met the requirements. Then I'm happy to apply for this job. So I'm applying for this job now. So this job application have to be done through track job. So they are both linked together. The NHS and the track job are linked together, and so application will definitely direct you to the track job, just as this has done. You get. So but me, I have an account with track job as well, so I will just log in here and it will take me to track job. However, this part, if you don't have, you can create an account with the track job. So I'm just signing in and I'm going to be applying to this post now. So do you process NMC registration? That is the first aspect. Yes. If you click no on this aspect, you won't be able to continue with this application. Are you currently an employee of Thames? No, I'm not currently. Are you currently an employer of any NHS organization? For you applying, you say no. So I'm doing this based on the fact that the person, just to let you know how to apply and what to pick on all the questions. So this place is about your immigration purposes, and for the people that are still in home country, the answer is usually done. I do not have the right, a visa or right to work in the UK. So this place, adding any information, you can add this that you will require a tier 2 sponsorship visa, sponsorship support to work in the UK. And of course, you agree with their, all of that. So you continue. Oh, look at it. It said that your answers indicate that you do not meet the mandatory requirement for this post. Do you possess NMC registration? It means that on this part I have picked no, so I won't be able to continue with this application. However, if I have picked yes, then I'll be able to continue with this application. So these are one of the mistakes that you make while making job application that you have to take note of. So I have to go back now to the application. I don't know if you will allow me. No, I will not be able to apply for this job again for now. So I have to go for another job. Let me see if I'll be able to do it again. But most of the time, you will not be able to apply for that job again. So now, take note. In this place, I have to put yes. Do you possess NMC registration? Yes. If you say no, you will not be able to progress, just as I have said, done before. So are you currently with NHS Trust? No. And yes, I do not have visa to work in the UK. And yes, I agree with their basic specification and continue. So now I am able to continue just because I have said that I have the required NMC registration. So you have to take note of that. So now I have applied for a lot of jobs on this application, on this space. So it's asking me if I want to use my previous application or an online CV. You can save an online CV on your track job, which you can use when you are making an application. But with the CV, you still have to be putting some information. So I do not really use that. And yes, this is the recent application blank form. So if I'm using blank form now, launch, so I have to put in all of these details. So this is how it looks like. So I'm starting now with the personal details. So start this section. So this place, I'm going to be putting my personal details. Yes, I have my name here already. Save and I want to show you one thing. Okay, thank God it's not going save. Okay, so now in this place you want to fix your name. Your full name is your first name and all of that. You have to make sure you are putting those informations correct. Now, the previous employment type, I prefer a full-time job. I also don't mind a part-time, regardless, just as soon as, in as much as they're going to give me COS, I don't mind a part-time job as well. So I save. Then I'll be able to go to the next one. Relationship. If you are related to a director or have a relationship with a director or employee of an appointing organization, please state. I do not have any of that, so I'm going to put it, save and continue, leave it empty. And this space is about DBS, about crime and all of that. So you read it up. If you have any of those things they put there, you put yes. But for me, it's no. I've not had any crime. I've not been convicted before. So I just put no. So if you've done that as well, you put it there, the details. In as much as you are currently free, it doesn't really affect whether they're going to give you the job or not. So you put no there for me, so you just take yourself, basically. So I have completed that section, so I have to mark it that it's complete. Then go to the next section, application question. So this place, the questions here are related to this job application. So I'm starting. So education qualification, I want to put registered midwife. a place of study, Lagos State School of Midwifery, grade pass, year obtained 2019, and I will save and next. So basically you have to put something there, so you put it save and next. I didn't put anything, it's not supposed to go. Okay, so the next one is relevant training courses. So this is where you put if you have had BLS training, if you have family planning training, if you had ACLS training, any type of training, you put it in this place and you save and next. So the next is membership aspect. So in this place, please indicate your professional registration status. So I have current I do not have the relevant UK professional registration. You don't pick that. I have current UK professional registration relevant to this post. I have temporary distal UK professional registration required and applied for. UK professional registration required but not yet. So in this place you can put UK professional registration required and applied for. So professional body, please provide details NMC UK. That is where you've applied with, so you save. Then NHS services. So this place has to do with if you've worked with NHS before. You have not worked with NHS before, so you just put this place empty that way. The previous employment, so this is where they expect you to put your previous employment, and you put as much as possible, as much as the people you've worked with or the hospital you've worked with before. So you put in it here. So you have options to be adding, so you keep adding until it gets to the stage you are put everything, so you save it. So under it has questions like the employer name, the employer address, the what is it an hospital reporting type job to. For instance, if you are a midwife, you report to senior midwife, you put the senior midwife here, the phone number, your own title. Now you put midwife, the start date, the end date, you know, what grade did they put you into, which is not compulsory. The salary, what you earn, it is not compulsory, you can put it here if you want. Period of notice, 1 month or something, depending. Then reason for leaving, if you have any reason you want to put there, maximum of 500 words, 50 words. Then brief description of what you do when you were working there. So you stated there, I attend to women doing ANC, this is and that. You put it there. Don't put ANC or antenatal clinic. You save and continue. Then the next one is gap in employment. This has to do with if you have some gap in your employment that you've written in the above. For instance, if there is a 3 months gap of when you were not doing anything, so you have to state it. What happened? Were you sick? Were you on maternity leave and all that? Why were you home not doing anything within that space? You need to state it there. You save and continue. Then the next is supporting information, and that is where the main things comes in. So supporting information fees marked as an mandatory. So in this section, you need to demonstrate that you have read and published person specification and how you met. So for the supporting information, basically just look my previous video on supporting information. You'll be able to put all the details you need to put in there. So basically it is asterisk, so you have to put something there before you'll be able to proceed, because it is mandatory. So I'm just going to put that there, and so I can just continue. Which one again? Oh, just because he have to be much, he said it's invalid. I don't know if I'll be able to continue this basically. Maximum of 500 1,500. So you have a lot of cases, lot of things to put in there, and they've said this that you should use both lower and upper cases. So I just have to put lots of things there to be able to go. Okay, that's it. It has gone. So the next is armed forces. If you work with armed forces before, you just put no if you have. If you have not, you if you have not, no. If you have, yes. If you don't want to disclose it, you can actually put it in there. You save and continue. Yes, I know. So you mark this space as complete as well. Then the reference aspect. So you put in your reference. So its reference is usually minimum of 2, but you can put 3. It's minimum of 2. So when you put 3, they are going to contact the 3 of them if you are giving this offer as well. So you just need to put your reference detail. What do you need from your reference? You only need their email address. Most of the time, they only contact them through email address. You need to put their email address. You need to put their phone number, their job title, and how you are related to them and what they know you as. So if your name change, if they know you, for instance, they know me as Aminu Khadijat and I'm now married and I've changed my name to Adeshola, so I need to state it there that okay, see what they know you as Aminu Khadijat. So why has the names changed? Because I have married. So you put it there if your name has changed from what your referees knows you at. So because these spaces are asterisk, so I need to fill them, otherwise I won't be able to go ahead with this application. So I'm just going to put anything here. So you're going to state which period the referees cover you for, like from where they have known you and all that. So, and of course you must not lie because they will ask. So now they also put a question here: can your referee be like approached prior to your interview? Yes. So once you've put your referee, tell them that you've put them for something and they should just look for their email. If they're going to ask them, send them something, so they need to put in there. I'm just trying to fill this place, so you will just let me go forward. So but you have to read them and fill those information. So when you start applying for job on NHS, make sure you tell your referee that you are using them. So make sure they agree that you are using them. And of course you have to say your relationship with them. Are they your employer? Are they your tutor? They just know you for personal character, maybe your area sister or something, that you are not related by profession or anything. So you put that there. But you just have to state all of that for you to be able to proceed with your application. So once you start applying on NHS, please tell your referee, get a referee, tell them that you are using them, because they might contact them and they might not. Most of them won't contact them anyway until you are giving the offer. But it's just good they are aware that you use them as referee. And be aware you need minimum of 2 referee. So in this bit, this is just about you, your date of birth, your date of birth, ethnicity, religion, and anything you put here does not really matter to your application. So you don't need to be scared that, oh, I'm a Muslim, they are Christian. No, it doesn't affect your application. So you must fill in your date of birth for you to be able to proceed with this application. You must fill all of this in. I don't know what let me just put that, just to be able to proceed with this bit. And of course your age does not matter as well. So you have to make sure you fit in all of this and ensure that it's all correct with what you are saying. All your information are correct, because they are going to verify it. they are going to verify it. So make sure you are saying the correct thing, you are not lying. So basically I'm just putting anything here. So your race, your whatever does not matter here in this NHS job application. Your race, your religion, your ethnicity, your background does not matter. It does not affect the fact that maybe they are going to give you the job or not. Then disability, if you have any, you state it there as well. So I do not have any disability, no. Save. And how do you hear about this vacancy? For this, I got it from NHS job. So I'm just going to pick NHS job. But basically, you can pick any where you hear it from. Save. Then declaration, you have to say that you've agreed to whatever was stated on it. So just read it before you click. This information is application form is true and complete. Yes, you have to say it, that declare that everything you stated on this is true. And that is the end of the application. You can now mark, make sure you mark and complete, then you can now submit. See, as empty as this is, if I submit it, it goes to them straight. And of course, they have COS. They can offer COS if you are shortlisted for interview on this post. So make sure you read, you watch my supporting information video to be able to write your supporting information, and that is the end of the job application. Now you can submit. So if I'm not ready, you can also download your application. You can also view your application to make any corrections you need to make. Look at it. If you want to submit, you submit as well. So that is the end of the job application. So this is it, my applications and everything. You can submit your application, and that is the end of my applications, and I can now submit. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Share with your colleagues and friends who might need this information. Thank you, love you, see you next time in my next video. Bye.